Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I am going to be continuing the Muppets limited time event in Disney Magic Kingdoms game. Hopefully everybody enjoys the video today. If you guys do, make sure you give it a big Mickey thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you guys are new. So the first thing that I need to do is level up Kermit the Frog to a 4. So I need 15 of the common tokens, which you guys can get by tapping the penguins. Then we need 10 of the second and third token, and then of course 900 currency, as you guys can see there, 35 minutes of my life, and then we get his welcome screen. His welcome screen is very cute for Kermit the Frog. I don't really know what else they could have done for him, so I think it was actually quite sweet. And Kermit is now 4. Yeah! Now, right away, it triggers the dialogue here for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is the secondary storyline with this event. So not getting Kermit to a 4 triggers it, but it's after like the first couple of days. Once you kind of get to a certain point, it does trigger the dialogue. So we will start here with Phoebus. There's been talk around Paris that the king's considering changes to a certain public holiday. Can't say I blame him after how the last feast went, and it's worth updating traditions to make them kinder when you can. Funny enough, Esmeralda and I have been talking through an idea for a new take on the season. It's a good one. Celebrate. Send Phoebus to prepare to pitch his idea. So that quest is 60 minutes, and he will go off to do that. There is a new currency bundle available now that ROWLF is officially available for us to start collecting for. So, yeah, now we have to still wait though for Animal. I know they're teasing us with the photo of him here, but we still have to wait a little bit longer for him to be released to us. Now, the chef, I wanted to level him up to a 4 as well. To get him to a 4, again, it's 15 common tokens, but then it's 5 and 5 for his tokens, and then 1,200 currency. So it's a little bit more expensive, but 35 minutes is going to be the same as Kermit here. So let's go ahead and bring back the Swedish chef. His welcome screen's freaking great. And he's a 4. Yo, bitcha. All right. So, he says, all right. So Phoebus is back after his quest. That smile, I was like, all right. Well, that is quite a happy guy right there. He's quite proud of himself. All right. Picture this. Instead of just one feast day, how about an entire month of masquerades, parades, and good family fun? And we welcome travelers from all over to join in. I think it could really work. I'm told Venice has been doing something similar for a few hundred years already. Quest complete. Celebrate. I suspect it'll be even easier to organize here. A lot less money needed for boat rentals. Wow, that's hilarious. So the one good thing about doing these particular quests, if you guys have the characters, is you're going to get additional event currency. Of course, the currency goes away after the event, but it does allow us to get a little bit more, a little bit quicker, so that we can level up the characters and stuff. You can still complete the event without Phoebus and stuff like that, but I will say it's going to be a lot harder for your gold trophies. Pretty much, I don't want to say impossible, but it's going to be next to impossible to get a gold trophy unless you get a really easy leaderboard. The only way you're going to do that is basically don't log in until like one day left of that leaderboard. So you're already then going to be behind on currency and stuff like that. So it is a tricky game to play in terms of, what do you want from this event. But just keep that in mind that if you guys can, or maybe already have these characters, it is important to do these particular quests and have them in your kingdom, because if you send them home, it's no good. No, impossible. That traitor Phoebus can't be correct. To think how often I've dreamed for the day when one single festival day would be blotted out from history forever. But to have it replaced with a full month of revelry under the guise of, honest merriment? Steps must be taken to prevent this, and the planners punished most severely. Frollo versus the festival. Send Frollo to hatch a plot. He is just the worst. Absolutely the worst. So as you can see, the tricky part is here, Frollo, he goes for 2 hours to hatch a plot, but he's collecting trophies right now and tokens for ROWLF. So it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. So 4 hours, I'm sticking to the trophies for the most part, unless I accidentally tap it. So yeah. Now I did decide to go ahead and enchant the Kermit Swamp attraction, because I did end up buying the relics from Merlin's shop. So with elixirs and stuff like that. That was a smart move. I recommend everybody does that. You will need to enchant the attraction anyways, so that's just where you have to get the relics to do it. So my progress for ROWLF at this particular point in time, the currency for him isn't too bad to bring him in, but the token requirements, they're high. They're very high. It's fine because it's not like the hardest drops or anything like that, but it is a little bit annoying that it is so many, because I know I have a lot of quests to do after this in order to unlock the next character. Again, him, it's not so bad, I guess, but the next character, I know they're going to do something similar to me, and it is going to be a bloody nightmare. So be prepared, be organized, and if you're not, get organized quickly, because you do not have too much longer before the next character is unlocked, and again, you have to be prepared for it. So I'm doing pretty good, though, on collecting. The drops have been going pretty good. Not a whole lot of complaints there. And then right after that, it was fairly quick. If you guys see, 16 days, 16 hours left in the event. And then literally within the hour, I got the rest of the tokens. So I thought that was actually pretty handy for him and good. It's very, very good. Just shows the drops were working out well for me. So no complaints there. I was leveling up a character, so I had to use a scroll. It's fine. I have a whole bunch. ROWLF's welcome screen is fantastic. I love it. Now, he does have a very deep voice, ROWLF. He does. He kind of sounds like a bit of like a rocker, or like I almost envision him being in like a motorcycle gang or something. Like if you hear his voice and you close your eyes, like Google a YouTube video or whatever and just listen, and you'll probably get the same vision. But yeah, he's an entertaining one. So hopefully I can get a raspy enough voice and deep enough, I guess, to do him justice. But just visualize that in your mind when you're seeing ROWLF here.
Hey there, Kermit. Sorry I'm late. Had a meeting with my trainer that went longer than usual. Which way to the piano?
You're not the Electric Mayhem?
Well, observe, my friend. No, I am not.
Do you know where the Electric Mayhem is?
Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this. Sit and stay, in fact.
Oh, such a line for dogs, right? Sit, stay. Yep.
And if you have trouble doing that, I can give you my trainer's number.
Oh, wow. So it's like a dog trainer. Wow, I get it. I was like, what? That kind of trainer. Gotcha. Quest complete. Welcome part of a band.
She's great. My trick elbow's way less tricky. Helps if you're food motivated, though. So I got a call from the Mayhem this morning. You know how they had that gig out in Nevada a couple weeks back?
That music festival out in the desert? Yeah, I think so, but...
Well, they just wrapped up the after party for the after party for the immersive infinite jam session experience.
What? But the show is tomorrow. I mean, I guess if they drove all night from Nevada, they could...
Also, they wedged the tour bus to a beached tugboat as part of an art project. Janice said it was, quote, like, symbolic. But hey, I'm here. I can fill in it on keys. Here, let me just warm up.
Howlin' Harmonies. Send ROWLF to show off his skills. You can let me know in the comments how I did on ROWLF's voice impression. I think it went a little bit better than expected. So show off his skills is 4 hours. And then we get this dialogue.
Ah, classic. They don't call me a triple threat for nothing. That singing, harmonica, and piano for those keeping track. Dancing tends to be a little more logistically complicated for a footwork coordination standpoint.
Quest complete. Howlin' harmonies.
Let's just say my back paws aren't nearly as nimble as my piano fingers' front paws. Well, Kermit rushed off while I wasn't looking, so may as well run through tomorrow's music. Looks like the main act is From Moi to Vous, an enchanting medley of every possible Miss Piggy musical number in chronological order. Huh. I better start practicing now, or I'll be at it all night.
Including the B-sides. Send ROWLF to run through the music. Miss Piggy's got a lot of music, so we need to upgrade ROWLF to a level 2. So for that, 5 of the common tokens, 4 of his others, 400 currency, 6 seconds of my life, and get him going here. And he is back, jamming on the piano. Do 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 do. And he's a 2.
Woof, that's dog for thanks.
I'll have to remember that one. All right, and then I did accidentally end up sending the biggest villain of them all off to do the quest for the secondary storyline. So here it is. Yes, considering the matter further, I know what I must do. I shall follow Phoebus and his conspirators from a distance, shadowing their every move, only emerging to frustrate their dark designs when they are safely out of sight. Ah, to have a grand purpose again. Quest complete. Frollo versus the festival. I've had no official duties for far too long, and endlessness is the gateway to sloth. Now, for this new festival idea to bear out in practice, we'll need institutional support, sponsorships, and the like. Quasimodo's talking to some of the craftsmen's guilds about that, and I'm pretty sure I can get the city guard on board. And as for Paris's entertainers, your dancers, your musicians, your masqueraders, and so forth, well... Esmeralda's busy until later today, so I figured I'd try and take care of that part too. Buying in. So this is the side quest for the event to get the currency and stuff. Send Phoebus to try to get Kloppin's backing. All right, now back to the main Muppet Show.
Wow, she even has a 34-minute a cappella aria, Kermit. Have you seen some of these song selections? Actually, where have you been?
Rereading Piggy's contract, ROWLF. And, well, it says here a full band is legally defined as 2 or more Muppets.
No bones about it. I always said my worst quality is that there's only one of me.
Aw, quest complete, including the B-sides.
Makes it awful hard to do a duet with myself.
This is a disaster. I have to be backstage for Piggy's act, so unless we find another musician besides me to play with ROWLF... Telegram for Mr. the Frog. Huh? Didn't know they still sent telegrams. Thanks, convenient off-screen delivery person. Oh, it's from Floyd. What's up, green stuff? Stop. Sorry for flaking on you, man. Stop. Thought things might go down this way, so we... Oh, no. So we mailed Animal to the theater. Presenting the theater. Build the Muppets Vision 3D. So that is the next step here. So for this, it's going to take 8 hours to build. You're going to get rewards every 4 hours. You are going to have to put out, though, 8,700 currency. Luckily enough, at this particular point in time, I have 8,837. So an extra 137 currency in the bank. So I'm clearly doing something right. And this will also get some additional gold trophies as well, which is going to be very handy with that at the moment. So 8 hours to build it. I had to just shove it in wherever. I just literally there's no room in this freaking game for stuff. Back to Phoebus. Phew. Say one thing for Cloppin. The man drives a hard bargain. Not that I blame him. Not only will he need extra supplies and rehearsal time, will have to be paid for. But if he does end up backing our plan, he'd have to rewrite the lyrics to one of his more popular songs. Quest complete, buying in. Maybe I should have waited for Esmeralda to negotiate this deal after all. All right, you got me. I'm not out here because Cloppin and I have come to an arrangement. I'm out here because I need a break. I haven't sold him on the idea yet, and with all the details we've still to iron out, there's a chance we might not get there. I need one rock-solid argument I can make for why the city needs a change from what happened last year. No. That is not what I meant. Disturbing the peace. Send Frollo and Phoebus to face off at Cloppin. So this here kind of leaves the the secondary storyline for now, at least for this video. I will be continuing it though in the next one. So as I said, I'm leaving this particular quest. Oh, I do have my little penguins to get, though, my little musical penguins. Sometimes they kind of hide, and you can't see them super duper well, but they are pretty cute when you can find them. Oh, here he is. Oh, he's turning away. Can't even show you guys very well, actually. Oh, there is, literally the perfect shot of one of the penguins. So adorable. I really like them. I think they're the best. All right, so that gives me, what, 4? So should be one more? Yay. Okay, so that's how I get the common tokens for the event. Most events have something like this, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. So I only have 17 minutes left, so I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 skip timers on this one. And yeah, just kind of get it done so we can bring it in. Stop.
Whoa, don't get me wrong. That's awful nice of the Mayhem, but I sure hope they packed Animal a TV dinner or something.
Nah. They tried that once back in the 70s. Turns out the TV upset his stomach. Oh my gosh. Quest complete. That's totally not what he meant by TV dinner. Presenting the theater. Floyd said Animal prefers smaller appliances now. Maybe they packed him a toaster oven. So, all we've got to do is go backstage and look for a big crate with air holes in it.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
And we know that Animal may not have eaten anything in, at least 6 hours.
Right, you go first.
You go. I didn't say it was fast enough. Mail call. Send Kermit and ROWLF to search the Muppets 3D vision. He's literally going to eat them both, honestly. So here it is. Oh my god, that's so funny. So there's actually a look at the penguins. So we'll always be reminded that the penguins were the tappers in this particular event. So Animal is in there somewhere having, I don't know, a chunk out of the seat maybe or something. But that's actually super cute. They did a really, really good job on this attraction. So here it is. So the one nice thing is that if I am able to enchant it, I will be able to get Animal's ears hats from this. So this would be a nice little goal to be able to do. Unfortunately, getting the relics will be easier said than done. What all I can really do, at least at the moment, is watch the mystery reward offers and hope that, I do get some in there. It does give some currency too, so that is a little bit of a bonus. But it is still a little bit tricky there. Oh gosh, this is the hard part now, because at this point, I really need to go crazy on the gold trophies. So I'm pretty sure if we have a look here. So this guy, Scott, is pushing the limits here. And actually, Nathan has come up like crazy. He was sitting at 178 like all day. And now he's at 210. So he's literally like 11 behind me. And Scott decided he was going to go crazy. And he was only 10 ahead. And now he's at another 12. So like, I don't know. This is wild. So it's going to be a race to the finish for this Muppets Gold Trophy. I'm really going to have to set timers in my game, which is going to kind of suck overnight, but that is kind of how it is looking right now. I guess I probably got a few more right here. So maybe if I collect these, I'll be a little bit closer to one and a little farther away from the other. But I think both of them are going to probably be gemmers or whatever towards the end. So I'm saving up my skip tokens for the most part for this, I guess, now. I didn't want to open my game as early as I did, but I kind of just accidentally opened it. I was going to leave it a little longer before opening it for the leaderboard there. But yeah, it's really tough because I really should do this 8-hour quest like through the night, but I really need the trophies. Oh man, I really don't know what to do. I think I'm going trophies. So it is going to put a little bit of a lag on everything, but I put in this much effort already. I am going to give it my best shot here and hope that I come out on top. It would really suck if I didn't, but I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it, right? Like if I don't, but keep your fingers crossed for me. In other words, I think I'm just psyching myself up for it. But yeah, it's definitely something that I would really like to just get done because later on, I don't want to be trying to get a gold trophy. I need to kind of just focus on the event. And this is kind of typically my strategy with these kinds of things, right? Is just to focus on the event and stuff like that. So, okay, let's see here. I guess since I'm doing that, we'll go 4 hours. And that'll be all right. So let's have a look and see how I'm doing now. 229. Okay, so a little better, but I'm dead smack in the middle of these two. So I need to catch up to Scott. The reason I was actually even able to catch up was because last night I ended up getting up a few times and I probably got like 10 trophies from it and I kind of caught up to the group. But then Scott and me, I guess, kind of pulled ahead. And I guess the others haven't really moved much after like 170. I guess Nathan did, but I thought he was going to stay with Gil. But maybe he just collected a couple. Like he can't even have collected a couple times. Like he had to gem a bit to get there, I think. Because I literally just checked this like an hour and a half ago. So there's literally no way he could have got that many trophies. He had to have like used skip tokens or gemmed. Oh, that's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking. It means he's got lots saved up in his bank. Hopefully that was the last of it. But that's where I'm going to end the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. And I will see everybody next time for my next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye.